again in Indiana.
The Indy 500. It's the greatest spectacle in all of motor racing. Drivers from all over the world have been coming to Indianapolis for over 100 years for a shot at winning the Borg-Warner Trophy. Drivers like Andretti, Foyt, Unser, Weldon, Franchitti, but not Smith. In 104 Indy 500s, no driver with the last name Smith has ever won the race. Now that doesn't sound too crazy, right? Like, it's only 104 events. But Smith is the most common last name in the United States. I actually did some research and found out that over 2.5 million Americans have the last name Smith. That's 1 in every 131 people. If you include other countries like my native Canada, South Africa, the United Kingdom, this number of Smiths rises to over 3 million worldwide. But it isn't really too crazy to think that nobody named Smith's ever won the Indy 500. There's only been 103 races, and there's only 33 drivers in every race. Some drivers have won it multiple times, taking away from chances for other guys to win, etc. It's not a lot of races, it is a very small sample size. But what if I told you that no driver with the last name Smith has ever even raced in the Indy 500? It's actually true. Now, I'm not the first person to notice this anomaly. It comes up every year on Twitter. Somebody mentions it. Hey, nobody named Smith has ever been in the Indy 500. It's a really cool fact, but it's such a crazy anomaly that I thought there was no way it could be true. So I actually spent some time and looked at every single race results sheet and analysis of every single Indy 500, and it is true. The Indy 500 really is the No Smiths Club. In fact, only 6 drivers with the last name Smith have even attempted to qualify for the Indy 500. Russell Smith attempted the inaugural Indy 500 in 1911. I have no idea what he looked like, so I just did a quick Google Images search for Russell Smith and picked a photo I liked. Looking good, Russ. Steve Smith attempted both the 1927 and 1929 editions of the race, but failed to qualify for both. But it's okay, he went on to have a successful career as the kid on American Dad. Ray Smith also attempted in 1929, but failed to make the show. Carl Smith attempted in 1931 and had the same fate, and Orville Smith withdrew his entry before qualifying in 1934. Orville's a dope name, by the way. I think that's like my favorite, like, old-timey name, Orville. Then the Smiths disappeared from Bump Day for 60 years until Mark Smith attempted both the 1993 and 1994 editions of the race, but of course, did not qualify for either. And Mark Smith was the last Smith to attempt the Indy 500, so it's been over 20 years since a Smith has even said, hey, I think I'm gonna race in the Indy 500. Smith is the most common last name in America. This is an American race. We've had multiple Stewarts and Clarks and Wilsons and all kinds of last names race in this event and win it, but we've never had any person with the last name Smith. It just doesn't make any sense. That's the long, well, actually very short history of people named Smith at the Indy 500. So if your last name is Smith, you're never gonna race at Indianapolis. Give up on your dreams. They're dead. If you like this video about Smiths, you'll love this video about Scotts and how they're bad at NASCAR. And remember, folks, please like and subscribe. Like, if you watch the video and don't leave a like, it's kind of like stealing. And stealing is wrong. Don't steal stuff.